Let's go on a hike. Let's go to the mountaintops. Let's go see the mountains show off. Let's go see where angels learn to fly. Let's go on a hike.
Fancy Pants Curious George and FiFi on day 2/142, leaving Crampton Gap shelter. There is somebody else in the shelter, so I'm going to walk on down the trail a bit. So we have about 3/10 of a mile to get back up to the Appalachian Trail, and it's pretty much all uphill. So it was okay sleeping in the shelter last night. There was one other person there. I feel like it was one of those nights where I didn't get much sleep. I know I must have slept, but it didn't feel like it. Every time this guy turned over, it was just a lot of noise. I don't know if it was his mattress or the ground cloth that he had on underneath the mattress. But anyways, it was just crunchy and very noisy. Anyway, no bugs in the shelter, no mice that I could tell, so that was good. And I was tired yesterday. I was a little stiff from having done 10 miles. Today we're gonna do, it's either 12 or 13, I think. It is 8 o'clock. And yeah, I guess I will check in on down the trail. Talk to y'all later. Well, that wasn't too bad, actually. We're at the point where the side trail to the shelter hooks back up with the AT. And yeah, it was uphill, but it wasn't as bad as what I thought it was going to be. And as far as sleeping in the shelter goes, I meant to mention that when you sleep in a shelter, that's kind of what you sign up for. You never know if you're going to get a good night's sleep. And the only reason why I didn't set up my tent was because it was late and I just was tired and wanted to get to bed as soon as I could. Anyway, don't mean to sound like I'm complaining about it, but it's just a fact. I wish I had my earplugs. I realized that I did forget to bring my earplugs with me, so maybe I'll have John send them when I get my first package. Oh, cool, look at here. This looks like a little rose or something. I don't know what it is. Like a wild rose, maybe. Neat. Anyways, it looks like it's gonna be a great day. I haven't checked the weather because it is what it is. And as I mentioned before, I have 12 or 13 miles to do today. So yeah, we'll check in on down the trail. Fancy Pants and the monkeys here. It's a midday check-in. We're about 2-ish miles out from the Dahlgren Backpackers Campground, which is not my stop for the day, but I'm gonna turn the camera around and just talk for a bit. Yeah, so it's not my stop for the day, but I am just not feeling it today. Very strange. I mean, just getting back on trail, I kind of expected to have that Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm back out on the trail. Pinch me to see if it's real kind of feeling. And I don't. It's hard. My hips are really, really tight. And I think the terrain is giving me a bit of an issue because it's very rocky. And I'm having to watch every single step. So you would think after a break of 3 weeks that I'd be just soaking it all in, and that's not how I feel right now. I know that sounds kind of like I'm complaining, but one thing I had said I was always going to do was keep it real and let y'all know how I'm feeling. So who knows? Maybe when I get to the campground, even though it will only have been 6 miles, I'll stop there. I'll have to evaluate. That would mean I'd have to do a longer day tomorrow. I only have enough food to get me through until Thursday, I think. Thursday, early Friday. So that would factor in as far as what I do. I had planned to resupply in Cascade, Maryland. So I need, need to make sure that I have enough to get me there. So we'll see. I don't want to feel like this. I want to feel excited to be out here. And it's beautiful. But like I said, the trails, I'm not a fan of the trail right now because of all the rocks. But I have no reason to not be enjoying this. Maybe I really wasn't ready to come back. I don't know. I got these thoughts rolling around in my head, so I'm just going to let them marinate for today. And we will see what the future holds. Check in later. Fancy Pants Curious George and FiFi here with the check-in. So I am at Dahlgren's Backpackers Campsite. And I didn't know it at the time, but it is actually free. There's no charge to stay here. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you. So there are some nice tent sites over there. There are some places to hang your food if you need to. Zoom in a little bit. There is somebody over there. And I'm so tempted to stay here now. I have 6 miles more to go today. And then there is a bathroom with toilets. There's a utility sink out back where you can wash your clothes. But you can also go inside and take a shower if you want to, which I did not, but just because I don't have clean clothes to put on, so I figured why bother. But I did use the potty, so that was nice. And now I'm going to push on and do another 6 miles. Fancy Pants and the crew here with the check-in. We are approaching the Washington Monument, which was built in the 1800s. And this little pavilion up here, I've got half a mind to stop and cook some noodles because I am starving right now. And looks like there's a spigot. I don't need water, but in fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. Feeling a little bit better since my midday break, so I'm happy about that. I'll have about, 4.5 miles, 4 miles to go after we get to the monument. So this looks like a good place to have a little snack. Fancy Pants Curious George and FiFi checking in. It's 7 p.m. We have 1.6 miles left to go. I was pleasantly surprised when I checked my phone to see I'm exhausted right now. I will be so ready to crawl into my bed tonight. But we will have made it 12 plus miles today, so it was a bit of a struggle mentally, a little bit physically too. My hips were really tight today, so I'm gonna have to make an effort to stretch tomorrow morning before I start hiking. But in the event that there is somebody else at the shelter, this will be my last check-in for the day. If there's nobody there, then I will try to check in one more time once I get my tent set up. Anywho, just wanted to let y'all know we were doing good later on down the trail. Fancy pants in the crew, walking across some highway. I don't know what it is. We are 6/10 of a mile away from the shelter. Yay. Woo. My mileage is showing 12.2 right now, so it's actually going to be closer to 13 by the time we're done. Stick a fork in me. So I'm in my new tent, and it's my first time pitching it, so it's not perfect. There's one corner over there that should be sticking out much more than what it is, like the wall's just kind of hanging down. But it's not supposed to rain tonight, so I should be okay. And I can see that the pole is not straight either, but I'm not about to crawl out and fix it now. Oh well, done is better than perfect sometimes. I am really tired, so I'm going to sign off, and tomorrow's another day.